Hello everyone, welcome to I Am Aware News, Faith, Opinion, Debate, and Truth. And it has sucked a little bit. So, I guess since the last one of these I've made, I tried to make 2 more, and the damn computer thing shut down on that. And then I tried to write a couple of posts, because I just got in the mood, really wanted to get some stuff out there, start getting back into this, and then I tried to write this same thing twice, and it just didn't post twice. So, sit there for hours typing out that crap, and oddly enough, it was about, tech and Facebook and Zuckerberg and crap, and then, I try to post it on Facebook, and it just won't. So, that was great, that was fun. So yeah, so just to get all the, I guess people outside of Facebook, if you are watching or listening or following or whatever, that's kind of part of that. Secondly, since the video I did to kind of introduce all this crap the first time, went to crap, this is the new temporary luxury corner-ish place. It's not quite as much of a corner. I can stretch this arm all the way out, and look at that. Anyway, so that's nice. And yeah, the camera's a little closer. I did, the one thing I did, in moving all this crap and getting all this changed, I thought, well, I'll make it look a little nicer. I'll get a nice, kind of frame for the map, and that'll look nice. And so, of course, the one thing I do kind of screws it up, because I'm sure you can see the big glare there, so that's nice. Just think of it as like, here's the world, and then there's Jesus watching down, just think of it as a nice happy thoughts kind of thing, and beyond that, like I said, the thing I normally record on went to junk. Again, just for recording, I don't know, just the camera recording function or whatever just continually downgraded until that was shot. So that was fun, but this thing, which I thought I was going to have to do all these videos on from the start anyway, it kind of went down, and then the computer started working, so I could do them all on that, and then it's not functioning properly, but now this thing seems to be working well, so it's a madhouse. It's just a revolving wheel of whatever the heck will work at the time, and somehow, by the grace of God, I suppose, we just keep getting something to keep going on with. So, hey, it works, I guess. So, there's that. Again, like I said, it's newish, temporary, studio, kind of, whatever. Hopefully all of this crap can be, fixed soon enough. After probably the next 4 months, when, depending on how all this crap is supposed to work out, hopefully I will be able to get some actual decent, recording type equipment at some point, and really do these nice and well. I mean, I've started all this video stuff with the whole Watchmen series, which if you have not seen it, of course, I hope you will go check it out. The sound is a little, quieter, I guess, from the other videos. I don't know if it will be from this one yet. I haven't used this and downloaded anything with it, but whatever, so you may need earplugs for most of them at least, but check it out. It's good. There's lots of good stuff in there, and I'll, again, at least try to get through the first one. That's all I can ever say. Try to get through that. That's all. It's a little glitchy in spots, before it completely shut down and started jamming up and jumbling every few words. It always had that little bit of a problem, but whatever. So, anyway, so check that out. And this is probably what we're going to have for the next few months. I don't know. I may reposition this ridiculous makeshift camera work I've got here. I don't know. Maybe you can see the reflection a little bit in the glasses here, but it's insane. Just stacks of crap and clips and mirrors, and it's all very makeshift and ragtag and junk, but like I said, always managed to get by. So, anyway, let's start, and this will probably, again, look about the same. The only thing I was thinking about kind of cutting out, making kind of a black border, putting, some of the red and goldish kind of stripes, making it look right and everything, but for just 4 months, I don't know. Same thing with all this. I mean, I'd like to get a nicer arrangement to do all this long term, but again, there's not really a long term for doing this from this location, so, I mean, I was kind of a side piece of a move, this was not my move, I just happened to be a part of it, so, whatever. And I guess the other thing worth mentioning as far as the channel, the page, the videos, whatever, you may or may not hear the radio, the music over there. I like having some stuff in the background. You may have noticed that if you did check through the series and all. And I think I may have even introduced the old radio station that I had going then. I don't know if I did it in the intro to I Am Aware or whatever, but that station's gone now, which sucked for a minute, and then, like, literally a couple days later, there's a new one, and it's a little bit, heavier and grittier, and they actually play Metallica, and not just those same 4 songs you always hear. I mean, Enter Sandman's nice, but geez, I mean, you pretty much ran it into the ground almost at this point. Like, there's 12 albums, play something else. I flipped this channel on, like 3rd or 4th songs, Justice for All, 10-minute song basically. Nobody plays 10-minute songs. It's beautiful. So, anyway, new station of, I'm just throwing that out there just in case. I don't know that even you can hear it now. I don't know that I will have it going in other videos or not, but just again, to give the recognition or credit or what the heck ever, it is, WVLZ. Again, you can check that out online. They stream like I think most stations do, so if you hear something you like, check it out. If not, I don't care. It's more for me than yours, so whatever. And yeah, so I know. Okay. I'm sure you didn't tune in just for stuff about I'm Aware, because, I guess we're still technically small and starting, and you may not even know what we are. So let's get to the actual crap we're going to talk about today. Because I had to talk about something. I mean, I've let a lot of stories go by. I mean, there was the presidential acquittal, or not necessarily, whatever. The dropped investigation, all that crap. Lots of stuff's gone by and all of it, which I tried to cover. Through all the videos and posts and crap that have gotten deleted and corrupted and screwed up, I did cover some things, but I'm just gonna have to let this crap go by. There's just too much. It sucks. Give me a break. Anyway, but for today, I had to kind of talk about something, and I just thought I'd go, a little more vague, not cover an exact story, because, well, being in the very barely news type of industry, or whatever you want to call it, myself, I can't help but notice that, man, it sucks. And don't get me wrong, I know journalism, I mean, real investigative kind of reporting and stuff, that pretty much died years ago. And news has gotten, especially I guess since around the 90s or so, it's just gone downhill and downhill. But I think it finally croaked and died. I mean, seriously. Well, I think most of us, maybe not all, but most of us have at least seen, the videos of all these big news companies, even local news reports, and they'll be reporting the same story, and they'll use the exact same words and phrases, and not even like normal phrases that you're like, oh, of course, I said that 3 times myself describing this story. No, like these odd, off-the-wall kind of things, and they all say it exactly the same. It's just, it's just nothing. It's empty, just crap. And I mean, I think it's kind of funny now at this point, just hearing them go on and on about, you know, the Russian news agencies, the Chinese news agencies, and all these others in different places. Oh, those are state-ran media, you know. Oh, you can't trust them. They're propaganda arms and all this, you know. And it's just like, dude, like, really, I think we're getting to a point where you just gotta shut up because you have no room to talk. I mean, again, you know, half the people that own or run the major news networks are, like, related to, married to, whatever, people in the government. I mean, it's, and again, they all parrot the same lines, and I don't care, you're like, oh, the, you know, Fox, right wing, whatever. It's all the same, it's all a line of crap, you know? And it's just, I mean, seriously, it's just nothing, and you want to, I mean, okay, yeah, sure, there's a lot of state-ran medias. You know what? I'm sorry to say, you know, but for the most part, that's what you got, America, you know. Probably the same thing in other countries like, you know, France, England, all that. I'm sure it's the same, you know, with BBC and what, France 24, whatever. All these other, you know, big news companies, they're the same. It's all the same. You know, it's just lines of crap. It's just empty nothingness that's just trash. It's complete trash. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. And, I mean, if you don't think there's something to the state-ran and state-controlled kind of thing, you know, ask that, Cheryl Atkinson, I think it was, wanted to report a story that wasn't quite acceptable, you know, and the next thing she knew, she had hardcore government spyware on her laptop and all this crap, you know, just, oh, oops, you know. So, yeah, you know, it is. I mean, that's what you've got. Western world, America, you have your state-ran media also. It's, you know, you can knock all these other countries for it all you want, but it's, you really don't have anywhere to stand on that anymore. And really, it just keeps going so far, and I know everyone's got their slants and their political leanings and all this, but at the end of the day, you know what? And I mean, legitimately, every single one of them is just bald-faced lying to you constantly. I don't care what side it is. I don't care if it's left-wing media, right-wing media, supposed central media, or even the alternative medias and all. They're all frickin' lying. I mean, I have just dead caught them solid in lies constantly. Why? Because they think either, you know, you're just going to watch their coverage. You're not going to go out of your box because you're a good little slave and you don't think for yourself. You just think what they tell you. You know, so there's that. Or, you know, just the simple fact that they think they've got you in a groups. And, you know, again, all the division and crap that makes them money, makes big stories, makes them relevant. You know, they use it constantly and they can drive it against each other. I always remember this one, you know, a guy talking about the Black Panther movie and, you know, he was going on a I guess, you know, not exactly white supremacist kind of line, but, it, you know, it's that kind of, you know, pitiful white people kind of line, you know, like, oh, poor us, you know. Because, of course, you know, all white people are victims now, too. Everyone's a victim. Every single human being that has ever existed and never will is now a victim. None of you are in control of your own lives or circumstances. You're all just pitiful, poor little victims. You might as well just put chains on and follow your masters because you're all just victims and have no control now, right? But anyway, plenty of different directions I could probably go with this one at this point, but hey, I'll try and stick to one point, so anyway, but I mean, you know, so that's kind of the line the guy's going, and he starts talking about, you know, the Black Panther movie when it comes out, and he starts going on, oh, it's about black people taking over the world, and of course the bad guy's a white guy and all that, and like, I'm sorry, I watched the movie, you know, I mean, spoiler alert, but the bad white guy was dead pretty quick, and he was working for the other, you know, African guy from, Wakanda. I mean, like, dude. But of course, again, you know, he's expecting people listening to all poor white people videos. are probably not going to go watch Black Panther. So he just throws that lie out there. And I know, again, having listened to the old Glenn Beck show for a while, if nothing else, it's good comedy, right? So, you know. But again, I mean, he's about the only one on the supposed right that didn't just go full on, you know, humping Trump's leg after the campaign. So, you know, I kind of listened to it, and here and there still. It's the only thing, really. Usually. Not entirely, but still. Anyway, you know, and there's been crap on that, especially alternative types of media and all this, where they come out with these crazy videos. He wants to assassinate Donald Trump. He said it live on the air, or he's completely turned on the Tea Party. He said it, you know, and they'll take like a clip that big or something, and, you know, I'll hear it, and I'll be sitting there, and again, like, I heard it. I was listening to that. That's not what was said at all, you piece of crap, you know. And, you know, and that's it. Seriously. So all this whole thing, fake news, real news, it's all crap. You know, I hate to tell you, you can't trust anyone, though. And again, I've always said things like this, you know, I've always said double check your facts, don't even just trust me, you know, go and look for more stuff. But at this point, I mean, everyone, every side, anything that's supposedly called news for the most part that I have seen, can see, whatever, it's absolute junk. It's just straight lies. And I'm not even talking about, let's get into crazy conspiracy world, they're lying to you. I mean, just legitimate, blatant lies. You can easily know if you know any facts about what they're talking about, you know? I mean, and I know I kind of singled out the alternative media, but, you know, I kind of do that because a lot of people see a lot of that with the, you know, mainstream media, and they think, well, you know, we'll go online, we'll find these other things because they'll tell it like it is, because that's what they always say. You know, you can't trust the mainstream people, but we'll tell you the truth, and they don't. They're full of crap, too. I mean, really? I mean, you really want to get, again, conspiracy crap aside, just the bare minimum of truth of what the hell is actually happening out there at this point? Who the hell knows? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where to tell you to go. You know, I mean, I've always, you know, I always kind of push it out there, try to listen to both sides and different angles. Again, it's why I've listened to as much as I do and why I have seen my fair share of these, you know, borderline neo-Nazi types of people and crap, especially coming out of Europe. You know, because I listen to everything. I listen to as much as I can. But, you know, it used to be, you know, you get half of it kind of from one side, half of it from the other, and you can kind of piecemeal it into the middle and kind of figure out what happened. Now, I mean, it's just nothing. And you got, you know, what if we had, we're 3 years into Donald Trump. All we've had is just blah, 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 Mueller, probe, Russia, blah, and it's nothing. It was all nothing. It was always nothing. And yet now he's skated through 3 years, and all he can say to his constituents is, hey, I was blocked. It's the Democrats. It's Congress, blah, blah, blah. Never mind the fact that you had 2 years of Republican-controlled Congress and president and everything, and you did jack squat. And I know, well, he's doing more than you know. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but if you have to bend over backwards, put your head in your ass, and pull a rabbit out of your shoe just to try to explain to me and to remind me what good things he has done, he's probably not doing that much. Just saying, you know, I mean, ooh, the tax plan, big deal. Every Republican cuts taxes. Every Democrat raises them back. It's the show, you know. Maybe he did a little more than some, but he could have done a heck of a lot more than he did. Big what? I'm not impressed. Ooh, the judges. So, you know, okay, so what? Scalia was a hardcore conservative type. He replaced him with, Gorsuch, I think it was. And he's supposedly good and conservative, fine. And then he takes Kennedy, the wishy-washy swing vote, and, you know, since he was, again, Mr. Kavanaugh became a victim. And suddenly the right and the conservatives had to rally around him, at which point now he's this great conservative judge, even though he absolutely sucks. He's a wishy-washy douchebag swing vote, just like Kennedy and all that. You know, you didn't get anything. Conservatism didn't win over the court. Hell, Kavanaugh's first, major vote was something, for pro-abortion ruling or something, that the final vote to swing it for that. I mean, he's not a conservative. He's the same damn thing Kennedy was. Trump hasn't won over the court. He's giving you exactly what you had. And again, I really wouldn't doubt it. I'll believe it's possible until I see otherwise. That if Ginsburg does go down, steps down, moves along out of this earth, whatever, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't throw up that Merrick Garland guy or something that Obama put up. Just some huge leftist. Just like, this is an olive branch to the left, so now we can work together, blah, 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 whatever. And it would keep the court in the same position, 5-4, swing vote, douchebag in the middle, and that's it. Same crap as always. Oh, but he's different. He's changing things. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Sidebar, I guess, yeah. But anyway, so, but I mean, it's nothing. They've blown through 3 years of your life. 3 years of actual important things that could have been done, could be happening, but we're going back and forth on this stupid probe and looking at people's pictures from 30 years ago and all this stupid crap. And I mean, that's the news now. I mean, there's nothing. It's gone. It's dead. There is no news, and God bless anyone who tries to find a grain of truth in this mess anymore. I mean, it's just, ugh. And okay, well, that's national news, and then I can't help but tell these stories because they were just so ridiculous. So, the other day, local news. Okay, there's a shooting, right? There's this club that is, frequented by not great people who tend to wear the same colors, and not like people who wear a different color, So, there's this shooting, this fight in the parking lot, and a stray bullet goes off, kills somebody in a frickin' restaurant drive-through 2 blocks away or something, terrible thing. And, so the police chief or somebody, spokesperson for the police, comes on, well, I'm not going to say there's gang presence here. I'm not saying there's gangs in town, but, this is maybe gang-related activity or some crap like that. So again, that dude's full of crap, whatever. whatever you do, don't admit that there's actually gangs here and maybe people should do something. Try to stand up, try to keep it from totally overrunning us like frickin', Chicago or something. Nah. Let's just ignore it until, it blows your head off. And then, well, then you won't care because you're dead. Win-win, right? So, but I mean, that's not even the worst part of it, So the news goes on, tells the story. Oh, it's terrible, Totally not gang shooting. Kills an innocent person, blocks away. Oh, and so because of this story, let's talk about gun safety. What? They do this whole thing. They talk to a firearms instructor and all this about gun safety and proper aiming. What? What? It's a gang shooting! What is the point of this story, to tell gangsters to aim better? What is your purpose? This isn't the news story. This is frickin' bullcrap. And it immediately reminded me of another story because they did the same thing. There was a terrible story again. This woman gets plastered, totally drunk, puts her kid in the car seat, kind of, and then, takes off down the road, veers off, hits a tree, and the kid in the car seat goes flying. So, because of this drunken driver who's, now gotten their kid killed and everything, they do a story about proper child seat installment. Because that's what the story was about. It wasn't that she was so drunk she could barely walk. That wasn't the problem. No, it's that people just don't know how to install their car seats. If you knew how to do it, you could do it drunk, right? I mean, even if that was the issue, it's not the issue. I mean, drunk people tend to do things wrong, even if they know how to do it otherwise. That's why you're not really supposed to, be drunk and drive, or, be drunk and wield a gun, because it can kind of go bad real quick, because you're drunk and you don't know what the hell you're doing, but, let's tell all the listeners how to install their child safety seat better, because that's what this story was about, yeah. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's insane. And, you know, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to come down on drunk drivers on it? I mean, you know, there was a stat last night or a couple nights ago, whatever, you know, they were saying, apparently now, in the United States, there is someone killed because of distracted driving every 9 minutes. Are you freaking kidding me, people? I mean, 9 minutes? You can't pull your head out of your phone for freaking long enough to not kill someone for 10 minutes? Really? That's too much for us now? I mean, God. You know, and I'm sorry. You know, that's the public, but you know, am I supposed to be upset by the thought that the whole country may go to hell and implode, that North Korea may nuke us? Oh, no. You mean it may fall apart and a lot of these people might die? Oh, where's that tiny violin? God, the one time I needed. I mean, seriously. I'm not, you know, I don't even care anymore. I'm not afraid to admit the fact that I've kind of rooted for North Korean nukes, but they just never come, you know. I mean, come on, Kim. You know, Mr. Kim. You know. What's up? I mean, they keep saying you're supposed to be different, and yet, you know, California's not radioactive. I mean, what's going on, man? You know, I thought you were supposed to come through, or you were supposed to shake things up, but whatever, you know. Hey. I mean, seriously. What are you doing? What are you doing, people? Really, you can't look up for enough time to not kill someone for 10 minutes. Really? That's where we're at now? And I mean, again, hell. Sorry, you know, for me personally, I don't have any of these damn thing. I mean, I guess technically I do have this little mobile device, but it's not hooked up or on a plan or whatever. So, you know, it's just, I don't have one, so you can say I'm out of touch, you can say I don't get it, but my God, watching you people is just creepy as hell. I mean, you know, it just really is. And I mean, and you're dying. You're dying over it. You know what? 3 people have died at the Grand Canyon. What, 2 of them were trying to take a picture of themselves. What? What? God, I mean, okay. You know, there used to be a time where if you were in front of something really cool and you wanted a picture of yourself at it, you would be like, hey, could you take a picture of us? No, I got it. You know. Well, I'm dead now, but, man, it was a great selfie on the way down. I mean, you know. Instant post it. You'll get some likes before you crack your skull in the rocks below, maybe. Yeah. That last couple of hits of dopamine for you. Someone likes me falling to my... You know. Good job. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I mean... You know, and that kind of in itself is the problem, though, isn't it? Nobody cares. I mean... It's like society has just kind of... quit. You know, like... I don't know if you know there's bad crap coming or you just really don't care. I mean, people don't know anything. People don't seem to care to know anything. People don't seem to care to learn. Again, you know, I'm just talking about, you know, where do you find truth? Most of the people don't seem to care about that either. You know, just tell me the lies that feel good to me and I'm good. I don't need truth. Ugh. Truth is nasty and ugly and hard. I don't like that. Tell me the lies that I want to hear. And if you tell me a lie that I don't like, you're fake news. But otherwise, you're totally legit, and everything you say is true, so long as I like it. You know. I mean, look around. Seriously, and I mean, just look around. And I don't know. If you want to say it's just this town or whatever, you know, fine. But I don't see how that would be it. I mean, but look at, you know, the cars driving around. You know, it used to be kind of funny. You'd see a car every, you know, once in a while. Dirty as hell with "wash me" written on it. Oh, ha, ha. You know, now it's like every other car. It's just filthy. Oh, well, screw it. Why wash it? It'll just get dirty again, you know. I mean, you drive by people's houses, the plants are all overgrown, you know, there's green going up all the side. I mean, it's everywhere. Vines just growing out of control all over the damn place. It's like, you know, anything you could want to take care of, anything people in the past used to, like, have that you really worked hard for, and you're like, I'm going to take care of this house, this car, this investment, this thing that I worked so hard to get. Now, I mean, is it the credit thing? Is it that you just take out a loan and boom, you got it? You didn't have to work for it. You didn't have to fight for it. Just, there we go. I've got a house. Oops, I'm bankrupt. Oh, well. You know, average American's in $10,000 plus of credit card debt, or, you know, whatever. Who cares? Screw it. You know, cha-ching. If I run the car off the road because I'm too stupid to not follow the GPS that says drive off the bridge, hey, you know, whatever. I'll get a new car. You know, what the hell? Why not? You know, I mean, is that it? Or is it just, is it something deeper? Because I gotta think it's a little deeper than that. This whole lack of, I mean, you know, everybody walking around outside in their damn pajamas. You know, freaking stained sweatpants and flip-flops, walking down the road, and, you know, in the middle of town, not like, oh, you know, homeless people. No, this is just, I'm on my way to work. Really? At what, exactly? What are you dressed to do professionally, exactly? And explain that, you know. But, I mean, seriously. What's up, man? Where are you at, people? Are you just gone? Is it the damn phones? Are you too busy staring at that to give a damn about anything else? Is it the damn frivolous, empty, frickin' lifestyle pushed on us? What is it? What the hell happened to you people? Because you're not doing anything. You're not paying a damn attention. You're not... Ugh, I mean, you're gone. What the hell happened? Where are you at, people? You're gone. Just, I mean, it's... Everybody, and I don't know, I'm sure there's some of you listening to this like, well, I'm not one of those. Maybe. Maybe you're not. Maybe you give a damn. Maybe. But do you really? Or is that just something you're saying? Because that's what makes you feel good. That's the lie that you want to hear. That you actually care. That you're actually trying. Or you pay attention. True or not, by God, that's the truth to you. Because that's what you want to hear, right? So are you? Do you really care? Are you really, you know, I mean, seriously. I'm not saying this to be an ass, though I do enjoy being an ass. You know, I'm really, take a look at yourself. Back up. Are you doing, you know, are you actually paying attention? Are you actually trying? Are you actually doing anything? Or do you just stand there and look at your phone and hit a like or a angry face or a ha-ha button and maybe write a, you know, angry comment and that's it? Is that your entire, you know, existence? Is that your entire work effort to, you know, do something decent or to stop the absolute collapse of everything around you? Ding. Oh, well, that was my job. Hashtag, you know, I mean, is that it? Are you saving the world with that? I mean, I just gotta ask, you know. I don't know you. Take a look at yourself. Are you doing something? Do you actually care? Or do you not? Quit lying about it. Hell, own it. You don't give a damn. I mean, that's a big deal, right? Not giving an F is a pretty cool thing these days, right? I'm pretty great at it, actually. Can you tell, man? You know. But still, you know, I mean, it only goes so far. You know. I mean, when it gets to, well, all of society is collapsing, I don't care, you know. I gotta have a little more get up and go, but I mean, damn, you know. Meanwhile, you people hear one word, and I mean, you're heartbroken, you're destroyed by a word or a phrase. That's when you're supposed to not give a damn. Not when everything's collapsing around you, not when everything you own is turning to rubble around you because you don't do anything, you don't care about anything. No, that's not when you don't care. When you don't care is when somebody's a douchebag and calls you a dirty name or something, right? That's when you don't care. Okay, you want to take it religious? That's where you turn the other cheek, where somebody calls you a name or something, or spits at you. Okay, they suck. Moving on. Not, you know, oh, everything's terrible, everything's coming down, everything's crashing, but whatever. It's cool. I don't care. I'm a cool guy. I don't give a damn. Yeah. Oops, I'm dead. You know, like, good job. I mean, seriously though. Seriously, people. Take a look at yourselves. Take a look at the damn world and this damn society. The damn news. The damn, you know. The dam is in disrepair. Okay. Anyway, you know, it's just, this is madness. This is chaos. There, you know, what? And people talking about, oh, you know, okay, cool. Everything's going to collapse. It's the STHF, right? Situation. Trying to make sure I got the letters in the right order. Anyway, you know, the crap hitting the fan. It's that situation. Society breaks down. There's a lot of people talk about that on, you know, the internet and all that, and that's fine. Most of them seem excited about it because, again, you know, they don't care. Life? No, I just want to shoot my neighbor, you know. Whatever, you know. So, you know, but I mean, that's probably kind of coming along. Because, again, how long can you have, you know, the extreme of the right, the extreme of the left, and a lot of people kind of closer and closer to the middle saying, you know, we need a revolution of some kind before you end up with one. You know, you can't have everyone saying, let's overthrow this, and then something not get overthrown. You know, I mean, it's just, it's bound to happen, and, I mean, I think it's funny. The people, of course, you know, especially those on the right, who are like, oh yeah, the Civil War is going to be great, we're gonna restore America, and it's going to be the left versus the right, and they're stupid, we got more guns and all this, and it's like, do you not realize that there is no left and right? If, you know, if this thing breaks down, it's not going to break into two nice, even pieces. I mean, look at the Republicans tear each other apart, the Democrats tear each other apart. I mean, you know, frickin' Beto O'Rourke, jeez. Oh, he's a darling hero. He's going against Ted Cruz. The second he goes against the Democrat, he's Satan, you know. He eats children in his basement and writes porn about it. What? You know, like, I mean, suddenly the guy's a frickin' lunatic. He was the darling hero, you know, just months ago. Now he's the sociopath of some kind, you know. I mean, they just completely, I mean, and again, beyond just, let's kind of get some jabs in on our own. I mean, it's just destruction. Screw it. Kill them. End their career. End everything. Destroy the whole party if you have to. Just screw that guy. Screw this guy. Screw that one. You know, whatever. I mean, do you really think with culture like this, with a society that's this fractured before a collapse, that it's just going to go dink and the left and right will go against each other and then, oh, we won the new American Revolution and everything's great again. Really? You think so? You really think so? I mean, you know, I think it's going to be more like if this little sheet of plastic here over this map shattered and it broke it down all the way to just tiny little grains of sand. And every little grain of sand wanted to kill all the other grains of sand. You know, I mean, that's more what you're looking at. It's not going to be pretty. It's not something, you know, you're just going to pull back out of like everything's great. You know, I mean... And I'm sorry, I've said it before, I've looked at it politically, I've looked at it logically, I've looked at it religiously. You're screwed, people. You're screwed. You've gone too damn far. Nobody cares. The people that are pushing for one thing or another really aren't pushing for anything great. It's over. It's done, kids. I mean, it's gone too long. You know, you didn't care when it was just, you know, the establishments of the left and the right. You know, 20 years later, they're screwing you so hard you don't even recognize what the hell's happening to you. Oh, suddenly it's a problem. Well, why wasn't it a problem when you re-elected them 10 times? Oh, no, they were great then, but now it's finally starting to affect me, all the horrible crap they're doing. Ooh, we need to do something. Okay, well, it's a little late, you know, but whatever. You know, it's just, come on. What are you doing? Do something, do anything. I don't even care. You know, I mean, jeez. I know. Such a happy message, right? But again, who cares? I mean, seriously, does anyone care? Does anyone give a damn at this point? Does it matter to anybody? Even a little bit? I mean, it seems like the few people that still really care or would want to live, or I guess should, or whatever, they don't, the few that would really want to, really don't know how to live or survive anything. I mean, and all the shame that comes upon me for admitting that I do happen to be in the millennial bracket, I mean, there are people my age, older than me, cannot change a light bulb. That was the old joke, right? Like, how many of this or that does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, apparently, if the question is how many millennials, all of them, You can have a whole house full of them and none of them know. It's the mysterious light giver has gone dark. What do we do? Let's sacrifice a virgin. Maybe it'll come back on. I mean, seriously. You can't change a light bulb. And then, of course, you get in your car and run over 10 people because you're looking at your dumbass phone. Good job. I mean, are these people going to survive? Is this... I mean, it's just... It's gone, man. And I know. Oh, terrible message. Fine. How is that supposed to drive me to do anything other than, take a long walk down a short, pier or whatever, right? Okay. Well, that's one way to go. Screw it, at this point, I won't even stop you. I tried, I don't advise killing yourself, but, you're probably going to die soon, whatever. Great message. Don't kill yourself. Die like a man, covered in blood and screaming and fighting something, hell with it, let's go. It can't last much longer, so at least go out, in a fun way, right, I mean, hell, run out there all, Walking Dead style, have a crossbow and a katana and just charge into a group of, whatever enemies coming out. Yeah, okay, are you gonna die? Probably, but hell with it, right? At least you went down having fun. That's what's important now, right? But, so yeah, it sucks. Big deal. Again, coming from the person who, didn't know what the hell will to live was until I was, 25. Okay, maybe I'm not the best motivational speaker. But, all that said, you've got a little bit of a chance. And that's it, just this much. I'm not, ooh, we're going to save the country, we're going to have a revolution. No, you're not. No. I mean, technically, again, logically, no, you're screwed. Religiously, does that option appear in the word and all? Yeah. Yeah, the option is there to save the country. It will not happen. Number one, it would actually take a bunch of people to actually be religious. And even the people that claim to be religious half the time aren't really that religious or following, their supposed beliefs. So, it's not going to happen. Sorry. It's not. You're screwed. But, again, you get talking that remnant. And again, okay, you want to take it out of religious, respects and all. Fine. Everything goes down. There's bound to be little pockets of somebody surviving, right? So, there's what you can focus on. Get your crap ready, get together, and don't be a douchebag about it, whatever. Ooh, don't tell anyone, hoard everything, and keep it a secret, and don't tell your families, they'll betray you, sorry. Again, I hear too much crap from people, whatever. Ooh, what do you think you're gonna do? You think you're gonna survive on your own, completely? With your hordes of, stuff? I mean, it's not gonna go that way, man. That's not how things work, But anyway, another interesting series you may enjoy, It's not a video series at all, but back on the old Facebook, what did I call it? Surviving the End or something. It probably needs work. It was done a while ago. I might reshare that at the page there, just for fun. Jeez. What was that? I think it had like 20-something or 30 parts to it. I don't do anything short, right? That's why when I went to prom, I took Godzilla. Anyway. But yeah, so yeah, I have a hard time keeping things small. Anyway, too many jokes. But yeah, so but that may be fun to check out. And again, I did it years ago. It could probably use some updating and some fact checking on a couple things. But the general message, I think, works out. It could be fun to read if nothing else. But anyway, something else to look at if you got the time and you're just not giving a damn and you're driving down the road thinking, what do I want to look at now, before you run over a couple people, go ahead and, read one of those. That could be interesting for you, so, yeah. But, so that's it. Seriously. I mean, again, it's not the nicest message. I know it kind of went all over the place. Media's dead, the country's dead, everyone sucks. Whatever, I call that kind of Revelation Tuesday, so whatever, it's cool for me. I don't care. But, seriously. I mean, you can dispute what I'm saying. That's fine. You want to debate it? Cool. But, really, just stop for a minute. Look up from your damn machines here and just stop. Look around for a minute. And, I mean, look at this place. Look at what the hell's happening around you. Look at what you're just letting just go by. I mean, jeez. This utter insanity. Constant insanity. And all the political ridiculousness. How whatever party you're on, you're absolutely willing to accept anything. So long as it comes from your side now. I mean, it's just, stop. Just take a step back. God. You make me sick, I mean, just back out for a minute, Put down the damn phones. Put down the damn party loyalties. Dear God. Back off of that if you still got any of that. And, I mean, just stop. Stop. Back out. Look around. Talk to a human being that you've actually met in real life, I mean, do something. Do something. Again, another point I always like to push on the page, do something. I'm not even that specific on what. Just do something. Hell. God, dude, I mean, try this much to do something worth doing in this frickin' life you got here, right? Come on. And again, to go back religiously, for you Christian people, it's kind of your job. Old Jesus laid that out pretty solidly, You're supposed to go invest your faith and profit upon it, grow it, right? Not just bury it in a hole and say, well, I'm good, nothing else matters, la 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 la. Jesus loves me, la 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 la. Yeah, okay. We're now aborting babies after they're born. Well, Jesus loves me, la la la. Okay. Sure. Christians are being massacred in Africa. Jesus loves me, la la la. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? So maybe, at the end of all this crap for today, to reintroduce you to the new place and all, and maybe a slightly new, little less structured, even version of what I'm doing right now. With the 4-month thing, it's kind of like the last week of school, and I'm just like, alright. I do want to do stuff. I do kind of want to make more videos and posts and crap. I'm getting all riled up. I'm in the mood for it, but at the same time, it's like, the equipment's crap. The posting sucks. It's just like, okay, we're just trying to scrape by till the end, and then hopefully, again, stuff gets better, But anyway, so yeah, just do something, people. Try to do something. Look up from your damn machines. Look at the ridiculous frickin' world you're living in right now and try to do something. And I don't mean go on some insane crusade, throwing blood on people with fur on, or just just do something anyone can agree with. Just have some civil community building, Like, just, jeez. Mow an old lady's yard or something, I don't know, do something decent. Wash your damn car. God, I don't know. Do something. Make something look better. Put on real outdoor pants, you know, I don't know. Try adulting. Which I hate that. You know, it's freaking kids taking adulting classes now. And of course, you know, my brain always screams out first and foremost, adult is not a verb. There are many verbs like it, but this one is not. You know, without adults, verbs are nothing. Without verbs, adults are nothing. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, do something. Do something. Get things. Focus. Use your brain. You know, you have something up there that thinks. I know these little machines just seem to think for everything and do it all for you, but you actually have something like that in your skull. You don't have to recharge it with the wall plug and all that, you know. If you're running around screaming, it's dying, well, then you're not going to be running around for long. You know, it's a really cool little device up there. You know, you should really check it out. It's a cool thing. I think you have apps, you know, like you can learn new things with it and install, you know, new kind of programs and ideas and knowledge. It's really cool. You should use that device, iBrain. You know, it's the newest thing from Apple. You should all line up to get it, but, you know, you've already got it. So, boom. There you go. Use it. Put down this thing. This is dumb. This is old technology. Throw it down. Use the iBrain. It's great. It's great. Try it. Try it out. Yeah. And then go outside. Do something. Do something. That's it. That's, I guess, my big message for today. Just frickin' do something. Do something worthwhile. Do something decent. Jeez, for once. And not some political crap. Just do something universally decent. Can we handle that? Can you just not run over somebody on your phone today? Can we do that? I mean, or, I'm sorry, I'm sure it goes both ways. Can you not walk out in front of a car like an idiot today? Can we try that? You know, that's universally good. I mean, hell, you know, you think the person driving the car feels good that they just killed you because you're an idiot? You know, they don't know that you're an idiot. They could assume. I certainly do. But, you know, I'm sure they probably feel bad about it. I might laugh at you, but, you know, whatever. That's me. Whatever. I don't care. Maybe I'm a borderline sociopath. Whatever. It's cool. I don't care. You can know it now. Anyway. Do something. Okay? Seriously. And again, especially you religious people, because you're called to do something decent. You're kind of on a regular basis, too. And again, if nothing else, because everything is going so to crap, you might want to get ready for that. Just saying, you know, I mean, I'm not saying you have to go full-on psycho, buy a tank prepper, you know. Although, in some situations, a tank is really great to have. You know, so, if you can't afford a tank, you know, get a tank. Get a few of them. Hell, share them with the neighborhood, you know. You can be, you know, whatever. If you're on Live Oak Street, no, we're the Live Oak Armored Battalion. Awesome. Cool, you know, drive around. Go test them at the, well, I don't know. Find something to blow up, hell. Just drive into the county. I'm sure there's something stupid you can shoot at, you know, whatever. Boom. You're good. You're the Armored Battalion, you know. Just say, maybe get ready. And try to, you know. Again, I know nobody cares, nobody pays attention, it's hard to get other people on board with such things. If you're able to accept that, you know, that maybe bad things could happen. Maybe you take the fact that, like, a state has catastrophically flooded or burst into flames or been hit with a storm, like, every week. You know, for, like, how long now? I mean, it just keeps going. Catastrophic flooding, catastrophic fires, catastrophic storms, you know. It's global warming, yeah, sure, that's one excuse. It's government death rates, that's another one, I guess. Everyone's got their excuse, but, you know. Personally, I'd say you got one answer for where that kind of destruction comes from, and it's because you're jackasses. So, you know, maybe try not to do that. Anyway, I guess that will wrap up for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I'm having fun telling you you're all screwed and suck. You suck. I'm having fun. Okay. Anyway. But that's just me again. Whatever. So, yes. Try to remember everything. Again, so thank you for watching, and I do hope you will do all these social media crap. Like the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a little heart, give it a laughy face, give it an angry face, I don't care. You know, do something. Again, do something. Like it, share it, spread the word, you know. Throw it out there for fun. I don't care. I know. Okay, fun. Is it fun? I think it's fun. You know. I try to be fun in these at least, even though I'm telling you you're all screwed. It's in a fun way. Like, yay, we're gonna die. It's fun. Alright? Like, come on. Anyway, so, you know, like it, share it. If you're on the Facebook, hit the like button, and if you already have, make sure the following thing is on, and then again, if you do actually, at some point in the future, actually want to see more of our posts, I would very heavily suggest hitting get notifications, or see first, or both of them, or whatever, because, again, I ain't paying for ads, and I don't think I could even buy ads at this point, because I'm not a verified political source, because, you know, free speech, right? Sure. Anyway, but yeah, so, you know, if you actually want to see it again, you know, maybe hit one of those options, and then, of course, on the YouTube, hit the subscribe button, click the little bell thing, because, again, you probably never see it if you don't, and, yeah. And, of course, if you have your angry, snarky, or very random comments, because I gotta tell you, sometimes you read comments and it doesn't make sense. Some of you, again, you don't even care. I guess the news stories half the time don't even care to actually tell you anything worth knowing. You know, they put shock at the start of the headline, and then, oh, I'm shocked about this. You know, let me type a response to how shocked I am about the story I didn't even read. Anyway, but yeah, so whatever, you know, throw a comment out. Like I said, you want to argue with me, go ahead, I don't care. I'm fine calling you a dumbass personally. It's cool. It's cool. We can have a nice back and forth. I'll be Red Foreman, and, you know, you be Eric, and, well, we'll see how it goes. I have a feeling I know, but, you know, still. Anyway, so, do that. Do all the social media crap. If you really liked the page, hey, share the page itself with all your many Facebook friends, some of who you have maybe even met at some point. So, you know, that's cool, too. You know. And yeah, like it, share it, get it out there, and again, come back to the page. Again, it's on the channel, it's on the page, I've got it posted pretty well all over the place. I put it in a nice, tight-knit little playlist on the YouTube, so again, check out the Watchmen series and try to get through the first one at least. Again, yes, it's a very nice, happy message like I've given you today, so kind of similar to this one, actually, but still, goes into that a little more, and if you are interested in this kind of stuff, or any of that, you might even enjoy the whole damn series. Although, you know, you're going to take some time watching it all, because, again, I don't do anything short. I can't help it. But anyway, so yeah, there's that, and again, I'll probably, I'll try to remember the whole surviving the end thing, and maybe throw that up again, just because. I don't know, it was fun. I kind of want to go back over that myself now. So, that should be it for today. Thank you all for listening and watching and all that crap. Much love, people, at least to some of you. A couple of you. I can think of 2 good people that applies to. Maybe it's you. It's probably not, but still, maybe. You can believe it's you. If I said it's not, that's probably fake news, so. Anyway. Thanks again, as always, for watching, listening. I'm out. God bless. And let me try and turn this crap off now, because, again, everything sucks. Yeah, it's not a 2-way camera, so I can't see what the hell I'm doing, but bye.